Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you another G.I. Joe, actually, and a G.I. Joe canine.
Yes.
So this time we have...
This is Christopher Law Levine and Order. So,
ooh,
yeah.
Law and Order. I get it. Very cool. Wow, Law comes with quite like 3 extra sets of hand sculpts.
Yeah.
He has a lot to say with his hands. He does come with several weapons too, and looks like a helmet and maybe a mask. That's not for the dog, right?
Yeah, I think that's the muzzle for the...
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then Order comes with an extra head sculpt as well down there. All right, let's take a look at the back of the packaging.
Okay. So here they are on the side. Number 157.
Ooh, yeah. And then there you have it. Ooh, very cool. I like the pose and the artwork of the figures back there. It does show you a couple little details right here on the side.
Yes, of course he's an MP in the military, and then of course he's a canine. It's cool. His muzzle actually has like goggles. It looks like
to protect his eyes. You got to protect your eyes. All right, let's go ahead and get
Law and Order
out of this box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
Law and Order
out of the box. So I guess we start with Order. which is backwards. But first of all, let's show all the extra accessories that come with this set. Wow, Order's got his mouth open. He's gonna bite somebody. All right, so let's take a look. There is a set of handcuffs. I guess you would have to like put the hands through there, you know, like pull the hands out.
Yeah, but I think they should be functional.
I think so too. And here's all the sculpts they come with. I believe, well, these are similar, except for the index finger is bent on this one. Hold on.
Well, actually, there is another.
Oh, is there another one like that? There we go. Yeah. Okay, those are exactly like, just opposite hands. And then you have a flat hand, almost completely flat, like that. And then you have a closed fist. Does he have a closed fist in the other hand? I think he did. Oh, okay. No, he's pointing. Okay, so there's 2 of... Well, no, this one's not quite pointed out all the way. And then this one, which is also another different one. So he's holding his hands all different ways, as we do. So here's the mask for Order. Goes this way, right? His ears go through the top, and you can fit it over him. And then here's the extra head sculpt. This will not fit the muzzle, obviously, because you would want to see the teeth and all that, right? It doesn't fit on there? Or it does?
I think it does.
Let's give it a shot.
It just goes over his eyes.
Okay, so you would...
It's easier? It's actually not a muzzle. I thought it was a muzzle,
like
but it's more of a, I don't know.
Protective. It does look like you need to stretch it, but it does look like it's going to stretch over his other ear. Yeah, it's a tight fit, but there you go. And there's little teeth. Look at that. That is a really cool head sculpt for Order. All right, we'll take a look at him. So here he is from the side. Yeah, really cool. Got the little reins there in case somebody wants to, you know, hang on to him. I was gonna say take him for a ride. Woohoo! But yeah,
that's actually, they do have that. So if like they have to like restrain the dog.
Oh yeah, they almost have to like sit, like
hold on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a handle to hold him back, because they are ready to do their job for sure. He does have a couple holes here and here and here. So I'm not sure if you can peg something in.
But I'm not sure what.
And there's the little MPK9 on there, and on the other side, there's a little bushy tail. He does have quite a bit of articulation, which John will show off in a minute. And there's the facial sculpt from here. Little tongue hanging out.
Yeah, I was so glad that they made him an actual secondary figure, not just a static.
Oh, yeah. All right, so there's his head sculpt. I think he looks really cool, and I think he's going to bring a lot of order around. Very cool. All right, next we have... Oh, you want to show off his articulation first?
Sure. All right, so let's take a look. He's going to have a point at the base of the head, so obviously he can twist from side to side. It will also turn, so he can look in different directions. Each of the legs is going to have a point at the shoulder, what would be the knee. I guess this would be like the ankle and the toes, but you know how the haunches work. He has a point at the waist, so he can twist from side to side and kind of even crunch forward and rear back. And then of course the tail will pivot up and down, and you can actually rotate it so it can be off to the side or however you want to do it. But really surprised at the articulation on this one, and looks really cool.
All right, so now we have Law. We're doing this in reverse order. Order and then Law. And so there you see he has the pointing finger and closed hand. And I don't think we saw an identical one to that for the other hand. So apparently he's right-handed. He's going to point that way. And then here's the helmet does come off.
Yes.
So he's got red hair. And that's what he looks like. That's what his... I'm trying to get... Stop pointing! There's this facial sculpt. He is very serious. Not angry, but serious. And then he's got the badge going on there. Got the MP canine on the sleeve there. The musculature, you can see it all the way through his arms. He has to be able to hold back Law. Yeah. I mean, hold back Order. And then he's got like almost like a communicator. You see how it's like?
Yeah.
It's almost like a watch with, I don't know. Oh no, it's a watch. It does say like 12 o'clock on it.
Oh. And
there he has a little dagger. Oh, I just took it out of his hand. And then he does have a strap here where another weapon can strap in. And then...
Yeah, it is the nice thing about these is Hasbro normally gives you a place to put everything, so you don't have just a pile of accessories somewhere.
Yes, and then this pegs it. Oh, you can actually use this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. I was looking for the spot for his dagger, and I was like, hey, I think that you kind of have to kind of twist it because you're pushing against the figure when you're trying to put it back in. So
I'll let you do it, maybe.
Complicated.
But anyway, I think I got it back in. But you can fix it. All right, and then he has. Whoa, this is a big one to have on the side, but that's where it fits. Then what do we have here? Oh, and then this baton back there.
Yeah, and there's actually, I don't have it in there because this is another. You can bend the handcuffs in half and put
I was
them in
gonna
there,
say,
so that'll hold the handcuffs. But
yeah, I'd be afraid of breaking them. Though it seems like
you may not want to use it, but it's there.
But it's there, yeah. And he does have pockets on the back, not ones you can use, but yeah. And then the vest, he looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and let you show off his articulation. There's this. Oh, there's the MP hat that he has on. All right, there you go.
All right, so let's take a look. He's going to have a point at the base of the head as well, so he can look from side to side. He can look down and up slightly. You can see if you hold the head steady, you can see he does have a point at the base of the neck that'll give him a little bit more range of motion. He does have articulation at the shoulders. It will rotate and extend. You can see it is the butterfly shoulders, which will give him forward and backwards motion in addition to the extension. He has the bicep swivel, the double, oops, it's rather tight, the double elbows, and then the dual wrists, so it will rotate and pivot to give you increased range of motion there. He has, it's kind of hard to tell, he does have a point in the torso at the waist, which will allow him to twist from side to side. It does give some forward and backwards motion as well. I think he does, yes, he does have, if you kind of look up in there, he does have like the ab crunch piece in there as well, which will allow him to crunch forward and rear back. It is a little hindered by the vest, but he does still have it. He does have the drop hips, so he can, they will go from side to side as well as front to back. He has the thigh swivel, the double knees, the mid calf or top of the boot, and then the ankles. And the ankles will pivot and roll to help you keep him flat-footed when posing. So very cool. It's our first kind of military police, but glad to add Law and Order to our G.I. Joe Classifieds collection.
Right, so there's one last look at
Law and Order.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.